Happy to get started with match number 12. Introducing from Dave's Gym in Winnipeg, the only competitor from Dave's Gym, Allan McDonald. This is also a purple belt, 8-minute limit, sub-only match. His competitor, you got to see him in the quintet. First man up for Team WAMMA-Brandon. From WAMMA-Brandon and ShiloBJJ, one of our favorites, Aidan St-Laurent.
Aidan coming out with a little bit of a nod to pro wrestling right there. We love our pro wrestling here at Brandon Bouts. No, not up here. So as I said during the quintet bouts, Aidan has competed as a wrestler in Ontario.
And very, very crafty. And I've never rolled with Allan, but I've seen him compete. Very good competitor. He's got some good skills.
Ooh, with the sacrifice arm drag attempt from Allan. That's quite a creative attack.
And Allan, like I said earlier, he trains at Dave's Gym in Winnipeg.
So Aidan got the coach Gary and immediately steps back to the Achilles lock.
Oh, that looks deep.
From here, it looks like an Achilles lock. Aidan seems to be torquing. Yeah, the heel is free.
Ankle. Oh, good escape.
Allan clears the
Very
leg.
nice escape. That was deep.
Yeah, I'm surprised. It caught me off guard there, too.
And Dave's Gym in Winnipeg, Dave Zaninga, known him for years, longtime Muay Thai instructor. He's just with the popularity of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and mixed martial arts. He's added that to his gym's training schedule. I would consider Dave one of the authorities or the authority on Muay Thai striking in the city of Winnipeg. And now that he's added mixed martial arts and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you're probably going to see lots of competitors from his gym on the MMA and Jiu-Jitsu scene in the future.
Dave has Thailand stadium experience.
Dave is probably Manitoba's, I'm sure he's Manitoba's most experienced Muay Thai fighter. He's had over 100 Muay Thai fights and, yes, main stadium experience in Thailand.
Dave has Thailand stadium experience, doesn't he?
Dave is probably Manitoba's, I'm sure he's Manitoba's most experienced Muay Thai fighter. He's had over 100 Muay Thai fights and, yes, main stadium experience in Thailand.
Well, here in the WMCA, we've seen a little bit of an exchange back and forth, trading offense between Aidan and Allan here. We've ended up with, looks like Allan has a hip clamp half guard. Tried to go for a giggler sweep right there, but Aidan was able to stay stable.
Yeah, and I'm not really sure what their strengths are at Dave's Gym. I'm not too familiar with the coach there.
Do you know who the coach is?
I do. His name is just escaping my mind. I'll get back to you on that one. But he's a black belt. He's got experience from. He's a black belt under Monderuka, I believe, and moved over sometime shortly after, shortly after Monderuka left the city, I believe.
So Allan is looking for the shoulder clamp, and Aidan is getting top position, but I think Pat might be on the verge of calling a positional reset here. I've noticed tonight the referees have been a little more forgiving of the boundaries on the sides of the mat rather than the front and back. Aidan looks like he's looking at a foot lock again, changing into a body lock pass. Allan shrugs it off, reestablishes his frames, and he's back to the hip clamp. Aidan looking for the back. Camera trap attempt from Allan.
Nice.
See how Aidan responds to this.
If Aidan can get that leg out, he's got a nice transition to armbar attack here, which he's looking for.
Yeah, Allan was ready for it.
Yes, he was. Nice.
Going for an inverted triangle attack by the looks of it.
Oh,
and
nice.
He finishes the Kimura trap, and Aidan reverses into the armbar, and Allan escapes the armbar into the pass. Very good scramble by Allan there. Classic Kimura trap pathway, even through resistance.
Yeah, nice setup. I'm surprised Allan got out of that. That was a nice escape.
Well, often when you're playing Kimura trap, you're sometimes and other positions, you sometimes recognize that you have to walk through the danger to be able to get to the end path that you're going. So you often will offer that armbar, but be prepared to turn it into your armbar defense, escape, and pass when it comes.
Yes.
And they are back to standing. 3 minutes left. Aidan with the arm drag taken down. Playing an open guard position. He has the overscoop on Allan's leg. Switches to knee on belly. And has wrapped the neck. Ooh. Thought about the mounted guillotine for a sec. Has changed his mind. Goes for the high mount instead. So Aidan's looking for the back control. Aidan is a fearsome back attacker.
Oh, nice.
We'll see what kind of response Allan has.
Nice. Looks like he's getting those hooks out good. Nice. Got good defense.
Yeah. So it might seem like, if you're not familiar with these positions, it may seem like Allan just downgraded his position, but you're far better off being in bottom mount than you are having an opponent on your back in that way. In some ways, you can compare jiu-jitsu to football, where it's a push back and forth, but it's a more complicated series of positions between individuals rather than a complex series of positions between teams. So we see Aidan right now is on the offense, pushing towards the goal line of isolating one of Allan's limbs, getting to superior positions. He has a fairly advantageous spot right now, the way that Allan's right arm is separated from his body, but Allan is putting some big motion in. Aidan counter moves by returning to the back.
Nice. Oh, he looks like, did he get that choke in?
It's hard to see from this angle, but...
No, Allan's defending very well.
But Aidan has put on the body triangle, and if there's anywhere I do not want to be, it's in Aidan's body triangle. He has long, powerful limbs, and it's extremely uncomfortable place to be. It's putting a lot of pressure on Allan's abdomen, solar plexus, and it frees up an additional arm for Aidan to fight because he doesn't need to use his arms to control Allan's body. So Aidan looks like he's doing the chin lock. He's closing. He's fighting to grind his hand. He's switched over to the straitjacket attempt, and Allan sidles out of the straitjacket attempt. S-mount now. High posture mount. And
Aidan checking the time.
Yeah, Aidan checking the time. Allan has survived the back attack.
I think Allan's probably just going to try and ride this out, play a little defensive, and wait for overtime.
He doesn't have many options. Options here. He doesn't have time
to explode and resubmit, so he'll probably just stall.
He has a good top player, so he's right now he's playing to survive, but that's part of the game of submission only. Aidan only has 8 minutes to get his attack. There's no points for positional dominance, unlike other grappling formats. If you can't get it done in 8, you have to deal with the tiebreaker.
Get ready to enjoy another tie-break overtime. For those of you that got here late, we're starting in back control. Fastest to escape the position. If no submission is the winner. If there's a submission, the fastest to submit is the winner. Enjoy.
So Allan wins the toss, and he elects to escape first. So we'll have 2 minutes to escape this position. But Aidan, the back attacker that he is, has the body triangle.
Oh, good body triangle. He might have
chin
that in.
lock. So submissions beat escapes in the tiebreaker round. So if Aidan gets a submission here, and then they change over and Allan gets a faster escape, the submission, or Aidan gets a slower escape than the submission. The submission.
Oh, there's the tap.
There's the tap.
31 seconds.
First tiebreaker submission of the night, 31 seconds for Aidan St-Laurent.
That is the first tiebreaker submission tonight, eh?
So Allan gets an attack, and he must submit Aidan, and he must do it in less than 31 seconds.
And right to the triangle lock as well.
There is no...
Now again, strategy-wise, he still hasn't escaped. Oh, and he has escaped the back. Yes.
Great match.
Wow, what a great match. Let's hear it for these two competitors. Great match, you two, and let's hear it for Aidan St-Laurent.